Alright, today we are having Sloppy Joe Texas Toast. Or you could say Sloppy Joe Garlic Bread. Whatever you want. Okay? Hold on a minute, YouTube. Okay, sorry. Alrighty, alright. I can see my star message pinned. So the comment should work. Let's do this. Okay, guys, there's my Cash App. And here is the Amazon wish list. YouTube, I will post the Amazon wish list later and the Cash App because I can't figure out how to make a comment on my own. I could on my computer, but I can't on my phone or my iPad, so we'll figure it out. I'll have to figure this out sometime. I just know there's got to be a way. Okay? Alright, 1 second. Let me go get the, I'm going to go get the garlic bread out the freezer, my deep freezer. Alrighty, guys, I got it right here. I was going to put it in my small freezer, but it's crowded, so I didn't want to put it in there. I have a deep freezer out there, so. And I wanted to see what the temperature was. I keep forgetting. I've done this many times. It is 425. So what's going to happen here, oh, I forgot to grab the foil too. I'll get that in a minute. What's going to happen here is, I'm going to go get the foil, put it on here. It's about 8 to 10 minutes, so I'll do it about 7 or 8 minutes. Because I don't want it too done. Because I'm going to put it back in after I put the stuff on top of it. But it is 425. Alright, so we're going to let it preheat. Let me get the foil. Alright guys, I got the foil. Put it on here. Once I get this set up, I grab one a little bit. Alright, there we go. So we're waiting for that to preheat, then I'll put this in, because it takes 8 to 10 minutes. That's about around the time of ground beef. So what's going to happen here is, I already looked at the recipe. Oh, I was supposed to comment dinner today on the recipe. So I could bring it up in the Facebook Cooks, because it's in my Facebook Cooks on Facebook. But I forgot. So I'll do that later and then I'll post the picture. So, it wants you to put onions in there. If you don't like onions, don't put it. Okay, and that's about it. If you want minced garlic, you can put that in too, but you don't have to. And then you season the ground beef to the way you like. Now, I don't know if you guys season the ground beef before or after you drain it while it's cooking. That's up to you. But I've said this before, but if you but what I think is best is the after you drain it, because when you season it while it's cooking, a lot of the seasoning will go into the grease, and then when you drain it, whether it's pat it with a paper towel or strain it in your, well, you shouldn't strain it in your sink, but I have done it when there's not been much. As long as I or rinse it down with hot water. But anyways, yeah, it will go into the grease and you'll lose a lot of that seasoning. So it's best to do it once you strain it and then. What was that?
Yeah.
Huh?
You can. I can.
Oh. Sorry guys, I thought I heard something and I thought it was coming from outside, like someone threw something at the window or something. Okay. But yeah. So, you know, it's best to season it after. And it calls for 1 pound of ground beef because it only uses 1 box. Now, if you want to use more than 1 box of the garlic toast, you can call it Texas. It's called Texas toast, but I call it garlic bread. Whatever you want. Just there you go. Now, if you want to use a second box, go ahead. Just make a 2nd pound of ground beef. Okay? No Fuji. Just make a 2nd box. Okay? I mean 2nd pound. Now I'm making 2 pounds because, and I'm only making 1 box, but I'm making 2 pounds because we had gotten, and this was from a church we got some food from. We had gotten these sweet Hawaiian, and my husband didn't feel like, I was gonna make some like hamburgers. I like to make ranch burgers. And then I like to put lettuce, tomato, and a fried egg and stuff like that. But my husband didn't feel like hamburgers, so I said, And then I decided I'll just make extra ground beef, and after we eat these, if we're still hungry, or later on or the next day for leftovers, we'll use it and put it in a hamburger bun like the Sloppy Joe sandwiches. Okay? So if you want to make extra, so you can have some Sloppy Joe sandwiches, or you have little kids that won't, you know, they're not good with eating this or don't want to eat the bread or something like that, and you want to have some hamburger buns and put some in there, you can do that as well. Okay? Alright, or you can just make it this way just for the hamburger buns and don't use this. Okay? It's up to you. Okay? But we're going to cook this bread first, and then, you know, when everything else is done, we'll top it with it. And you can use the spoon to put some on there. Just be careful, it will fall everywhere. Or you can use like an ice cream scooper. Okay? But it's 8 to 10 minutes. In the video, she had it nice and brown. But I'm just probably going to do it about 7 or 8 minutes because it's going to end up going back in anyways. So 8 to 10, I'm going to do it 7 minutes. And that way, it's going to go back in. It's at 425. Okay? That's what the box says. Now, if you're going to buy a store brand of bread, that's fine too. Whatever brand. It doesn't have to be the New York bakery one. That's the basic, most popular one, but you don't have to. 425, that's what the box says. I'm thinking I'm going to lower it to 350 when I go to put it back in to melt the cheese, because I don't want it too hot. Or to 400 or 375, but I'm going to lower it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now, while I'm waiting, that should be almost done. I'm going to go ahead and put the ground beef. Put the ground beef in the pan. Turn it on medium high, and it's, yeah, most of it's cold, so instead of using a smasher today, I'm just going to use the spoon. I usually use the spoon after I smash it. Today I'm just going to do this, okay? And I do have some regular onions and some frozen onions. Frozen onions in a bag. I was going to use those instead of cutting up regular onions because I didn't feel like it. But when I went to the church thing, they gave some onions, so I cut them up. See, Philippe? I cut them all up already.
Frozen?
No, they put them in the refrigerator. I don't know how long they last in the refrigerator. So I'm going to put, you know, you can put less if you only got a pound instead of 2 pounds. Or you can put as much as you want depending on, you know, your liking of onions. That should be good enough. I mean, we're not a... onions we'll be okay with them in our food, but we don't like them like that. Like we wouldn't put a raw onion, even a cooked onion, in like on our hot dogs or whatever else we wouldn't. And if the onions are too big, we won't. Like when you go to a restaurant or to a fast food place, if their burger has onions on it, we'll say no onions. But I will get some onions, frozen or regular onions, and I'll put some in with ground beef when I'm cooking it. I'll make some real small because I like the flavor, but and I don't mind them because I don't taste them too much when they're real small, so I don't mind that. Now my husband will eat them like, if y'all have an In-N-Out burger around your way, I don't know. They've got, you can put it on your burger too, but you can also, they got animal fries. It's like the animal style fries. It's a sauce with some onions, and they're not minced onions, they're like cut into like strings, but they're like cooked a certain way or something. My husband likes it. He'll eat that. But usually, if it's not a whole lot of grease, I'll just press it out with paper towels, and then I'll season it. Now, when you season, there was no special seasoning that she listed, okay? She just did some salt and pepper. That was it. That was it. So I'm going to do some salt and pepper. Well, maybe not. Oh, shoot. I got my pepper down. It's already going off. It's an electric one. Yeah. I mean electric with batteries. If something ever happens, because I had a friend that follows me on Facebook, she bought me the salt and pepper and the first bag of salt and pepper grinds. If something ever happens to it and I have to get another one, alright. If I have to ever get another one, I'm going to get the one that you can recharge instead of batteries. I don't mind the battery ones. And also thinking, if this one lasted me 10 years, then I'd stick with the battery one. I don't care. I'm just saying what I would get if I had to buy another. But I do want to buy one more. I seen them on Temu, just a single one. I don't want to buy them in a pack. So I can do the pink salt. I want to do the pink salt now. I do have a big thing of pink salt, and I want to finish that up. That's the grinder one, like this. I don't mind those. I like those too. But the only problem with those is while I'm doing this, my wrists and my arms are starting to hurt, and because they can't do much anymore, so that grinding, that's why I wanted that. I really didn't think they had them in rechargeable. I thought they were all just batteries. But I like it. And since she bought it. Did I get it when I was living in my other apartment or my hotel? I can't remember. But I'm on my second bag of the pepper and the salt. Second bag. I bought the second bag of salt and pepper from Amazon. That's what I got. It was on my Amazon wish list. But yeah. So I got a second bag. And they're full, so I just got them like a month or two. I don't know. I had a little bit of pepper left, but I was out of salt. So I got that. And I do have this. And I did find this mixed in with my spices, and I forgot I had this. It's black ground pepper. In case I want to actually measure, or in case something happens and this stops working, or the batteries die and I don't have batteries, like the batteries die while I'm cooking or I don't have any money to go get some batteries right now, so I'll just have some backup pepper, you know. Now on the video, the lady asked, is it better? Is the ground beef better in a roll or the ones in the square little foam things, you know, these. Now as I'm looking at this, I really thought about it. It looks better from that thing instead of the roll. The roll tastes good, it's not a problem, but it just, I don't know. I don't know why. It looks more something about it. I don't know. But you can't always find your amount, and like you can't find a 3 or 5 pound too often. And I think it's more expensive. It is. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Okay. For 7 minutes. If the box says 8 to 10, I'm gonna do 7 because it's gonna end up going back in anyways. Okay. So as soon as this is done, I'm gonna use a paper towel to soak up the grease, and then I'll put my seasonings on there. So I was gonna do the salt and pepper and the garlic powder, onion powder, but for right now I think I'm just gonna do this blended seasoning right here. It has garlic and onion powder, black pepper and sea salt, a mixture of all of them. Okay. So it has, sorry guys, I just have to. So it has a mixture of all of them in there. Okay, just filling up the dog's water bowl. Not with a whole lot. Because we got a dog visiting, I think. Still puppy, so not my problem. Go ahead. I know you're really thirsty. My dog was really thirsty. Okay, so let's see if anybody has come on. Hi, Donna. How are you doing? So glad to see you. I'm glad you could come on. Hi, Doreen. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Doreen and Donna. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. We're making Sloppy Joe Texas toast or garlic bread, whatever you want to call it. Okay? And we're just using the square breads, you know, the rounded breads. Put this meat on. Okay? Oh, when did you come in? Okay, Pooji, that's enough. Pooji, tearing up that water. Brownie was really thirsty. Shoot. Go, Brownie. Okay.
No.
Where'd Alvin go? Oh.
No.
Hold on, guys. So you got the tire on? How much is one of those cost? 80? Tank that holds liquid?
Rouge, no.
No, I'm talking about the one that holds that liquid we bought.
Yeah.
So until we buy it, it's gonna go a little faster? Alright guys, sorry, my husband just got home. And we gotta put something. Now we had to change 2 tires. They were really bad. I don't know when they last were changed. Not in the year we've had our car. Yeah. We had $100. His mom gave us the rest of the money to get the second tire. And we had my daughter's boyfriend. But we still got to get the other 2 tires soon. But not right away, but soon. Because they need all tires. And the brakes. Yeah, everything happens at once, doesn't it, people? Now the brakes are not real bad. They're barely just starting. So we got some time for that. But and then I just found out we need a little reservoir. The thing that holds, I think it's the antifreeze or whatever. It has a little crack in it, so not big, but until we get a new one, we just have to watch the liquid to make sure it doesn't leak out too much. Yeah, it's antifreeze coolant, stuff that holds that liquid. I never thought about those needing replacement. But yeah, it's a little cracked, just little, so it doesn't leak much, but we gotta keep.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, I can really put it.
So, yeah. The ground beef is almost done. Okay? So I'm gonna use this. And if you want to use anything else, you may. I'll tell you some of the seasonings I have. Yeah, I've got seasoning all, Morton seasoning all, seasoned salt if you want to call it that. You can put it on meat, vegetables, sides. It has salt, spices including chili pepper, black pepper, celery seed, onion, 2% or less of onion or garlic, and other stuff. So, oh, it's less than a minute. We've got we got ground cumin. Oh, we got cinnamon, but that's not. We got buttery steakhouse from Kinder's. Chili powder, ground mustard, cilantro leaves, crushed red pepper, lemon pepper, garlic butter. I just started using that. Oh, it smells and tastes so good on your stuff. Poultry seasoning, blackened seasoning. Got some bay leaves. Got some ground nutmeg, but that's not. Table blend, Mrs. Dash, salt free. And you know, we've got like cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, regular paprika. We've got a barbecue rub. We've got ground cloves. That's for the pie, I tell you. Ginger. And we've got some other herbs like, I got freeze-dried thyme leaves, chives, and some other ones. So, we got stuff. Yes, and we got onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning. I got Tony Chachere's, the regular one, but that's the one with no salt. The other one had salt. So, like, if you have Tony Chachere's and it's the one with the salt, it has salt and pepper in it, so you probably don't have to use salt and pepper if you use the Tony Chachere's. But I would if I wanted, because it doesn't. It says no salt. See, Tony Chachere's. And I've got beef bouillon and chicken bouillon if you want to put some of that in there. No. Yeah, just checking on the dogs. Okay. So it's about done. So we're going to get some paper towels. Okay, I'm probably just going to put this, mix it up, taste it, see how it is, see if it needs any other kind of seasoning. Because it will have, see what I'm coming in. Oh, something to drink. It will have the Sloppy Joe sauce on it. I'm gonna use Colby Jack. I got some more. It's just, oh, I turned it off because it beeped and I forgot to pull it out. Let's just say that defeats the purpose of me putting it in a minute less.
Alright.
So yes. Well, I will turn them over. I don't know if that'll brown the other side. Because the top will have. Sometimes in this garlic toast, sometimes they have smaller pieces and other pieces. They're not real big, but I don't know. But if we want more, because I only got one, there's 8 pieces in there. Thomas, my husband 3, my son 3, me 2. Because I don't eat a lot. But if we're more hungry, or we'd rather have like, if you get 3 but you'd rather have just 2 and 1 Sloppy Joe on a burger bun, you can do it that way. Okay? But I'm trying to think, do I want anything else besides this garlic and onion, black pepper, and sea salt? We'll see. I'll see how it tastes and see if I think it needs another kind of seasoning. Okay?
Everybody
Okay, let's see. Oh, I was trying to remember where I put the can. And it showed 1 can going in. I haven't used this in a while. Usually, I'll just, like certain recipes, I'll just make it, put it together, whatever the instructions say, and then pour it onto the pasta or whatever, you know. Like I've got a recipe, it's a macaroni, Sloppy Joe macaroni, something by Rachel Ray. I've had that recipe for years, since way back in the 2020s or something, way back or more, longer, I don't know. I don't remember, but I did. Okay? And I've made that so many times. Yeah, in the bowl it'll have like brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, mustard, and a whole bunch of other, and it smells amazing. And it does taste better than this. This is still good. And what I do sometimes, oh, why am I doing that? I'm taking a whole bunch. What I'll do sometimes is, like what I used to do, and it used to be with the can. That's before I started making, you know. Sorry, my nail broke. Very soft on me. Take down. What I'll do is, I used to take turns, and I did this a lot when the kids were small, but I still did it as an adult. Once in a while, just make some ground beef with this, and put it on hamburger buns, and then, you know, make some fries or whatever. And then the next time, I would make the ground beef in this, and I would mix it with macaroni noodles, elbow macaroni noodles, and stir it up. And there you go. And you can add some Rotel, you can add onions, minced garlic, whatever you want. Okay? Alrighty. So, I push all the ground beef to the side. Some people just, sorry, I was trying to itch my ear, and I went like this, and I forgot I had the hearing aid in there. But anyways, some people would just put the paper towel on top and smash it down. What I do is I push all the ground beef to the side, like lightly, very lightly. We'll tilt it, because I don't want all the ground beef to fall back down. And I'll just hold it like that because some more grease is coming down slowly. And I'll just put this here. And I'll use this sometimes. People use a hand, but I use this because it gets hot. Sometimes I'll end up putting it down because my arm gets tired holding this pan. This is a heavy pan. This pan is heavy on its own. Not real heavy, but heavy enough. Sometimes I'll just push under the... Okay. then I'll just lift it up with this. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Now, if you want some cheese in the middle, you can always sprinkle a little bit and stir this up. But I turned it off. I'm going to go ahead and put this. Sometimes I do like the seasoning better when it's cooked with the meat because I just like it better. But then it'll end up coming out when you drain it, so it doesn't defeats the purpose. Smells good with just that seasoning though too. So let me see. It tastes good. It just needs something else. Another kind of flavoring. You know how like, oh, it's enough salt, it's enough of this, but it just needs some kind of other flavoring. Not more of, like, it doesn't need more salt, but it needs something. You know what I mean? Yes, that's good. Let's see. It does need something else. Let's try some seasoned salt. Yeah, let's go with some seasoned salt. Now, if it still tastes like it needs something, I'll add some. I'm going to do smoked this time. I usually just use paprika, but I use smoked. I'll just add some smoked paprika and we should be good. Not bad. I'll just put a dash of this. I'm not going to put much. Not coming out a lot, so it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm not. Alright, that's it. And then we'll just put the sloppy Joe. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's put this. Alright, let's open these. God, I blew something. Okay. Yeah, you should put one of these stirring spoons in there because it's wide. Alright. Let's see how much this. Alright, let's see. This was on $4.25 because the bread, it says so. And so it's nice and toasty. So let's see. Let's turn it down. We gotta push bake again. I'll go down to 375. Actually, it does look like there could be plenty. I swear in the video it looked like they put one can for one. 2 pounds and it actually looks like just one jar. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Maybe they had a smaller one. This one is 24 ounces. Looks like it might be too much if I put a second one. Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think I need the second jar. Second can, I mean. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this stirring spoon, but I'm going to try it. I just don't want it to fall all over the pan. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we're going to load it. Put one little spoon on all of it, and then I'll go back and look at it and see if... Put a big heaping in the middle, just spread it out, and then I'll see if it needs any more. If it needs any more, I'll put some more. And I know there's going to be leftovers because that's why I made 2 pounds. Because for one box, 1 pound is plenty. But if I save it for tomorrow and have leftovers, which because it's only almost 4 o'clock, so if we get hungry later, we can have some too. But if I had like leftovers later or tomorrow, I might make some French fries with it. You know what I mean? Some French fries. Alright. Let's see. Yep. How are y'all been doing today? Let's see. It says 3 people. Wow. All right. Let me see what we got here. Oh, working. Okay. What time you get off, Doreen? Oh, okay. You make. I've seen it before, but I've never really made it. But it's something good and quick. Wow, 3.5 feet of snow? Wow. And we're getting in the 80s here. The other day, one day it was like in the 50s, but it's been in the 80s mostly. High 70s, 80s. And we're Texas. We had one day where it was cold. We had a jacket on, just jacket cold, not like freezing cold. And we had pants on. And the next day it was really hot. Where you could wear shorts. That's Texas weather for you. That's why you have your pants and your shorts together. One day you're wearing shorts, one day you could be wearing pants and a jacket. Or at least pants. You know what I mean? Except for in the mid-summer. Mid-summer it stays hot. All summer long, like, let's see, like, probably April, maybe May, June, July, August, September, maybe through October, where you just wear, where you don't need any pants, but you never know, so. And as an adult, I have a place for my pants and I have a place for my shorts. So I don't never put any of that away anyways. As when my kids were little, I would move their shorts out the drawer and put their pants in there, and then move their pants when the summer came in. Put their shorts there because I didn't have room for all of it. Plus, each season I would buy them a new set of clothes. So, like, it's becoming spring. So probably from where we lived in Virginia, probably like now or towards April, I would go get some new clothes, buy them some new, go through their summer clothes that I put away or whatever and see what fits and doesn't fit. Like each season I would buy them new clothes. Like I wouldn't buy them new clothes for fall and winter, buy them the same clothes for fall and winter, but spring and summer, but you know. And stuff like that, you know. Because by the time the new season came, like when fall hit, by the time spring hit again, they'd probably have outgrown what they wore last summer and spring. You know, because kids are growing. Okay, guys. Alrighty. Now, I have about this much left. Alright, let's see. Who is here on YouTube? Alright, somebody put a message that shouldn't be there. I'm going to look at it, but then I'm going to hide it again. So right now it says, remember to, oh no, that's not, yeah. It says messages held for review. But once I look at it and put it back, it's going to say that I hit it. So I'm still going to hide it, but I don't know what it says. It's in another language. Okay. Hello. Sarah, I can't say your whole name. I'm just going to say the first letter to make Sarah. How are you doing, Sarah? I am making Sloppy Joe Texas toast or garlic bread. Okay. Thank you so much. I know I'm just started getting this thing within the last few months or since the end of last year or something about Stitch. So thank you so much. Hi. Dalana Perez. I hope I said your name correctly. Ilana, I think it is. Okay, hope I said your name correctly. How are you doing? How are you doing? I think those are the only two I see right now. There was 4 likes. But I only see 2 of you who said hi. Oh, Dalilana Perez, you said, I don't know. But anyways, alright, so that's that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the cheese on there. It's okay if the cheese falls all over the place. That's why you put foil on there, so you don't have the cheese sticking to your pan. And you know, I would look at people's pans like one lady, she's a popular thing, but her pan was like real stained and everything. I was like, do they not put foil on it? Then I realized that my pans eventually look like that. Mine don't look quite like that, oh, a little bit like that, but even if you put foil, so it don't matter whether you put foil or not. It's just less washing. Sometimes I'll have to wash it a little, but usually I don't have to if I put foil. Yeah, some of this cheese likes to fall off. So some of it will fall off onto the. Okay. What time is it? We've been on here 45 minutes. This will not take you 45 minutes, I promise you. Promise you this will not take 45 minutes. I talk, plus I was talking before I got the ground beef started. But with everything, it should take less than 30 minutes. Like the bread could be cooking while you're cooking the ground beef. And just a few minutes in your oven. So 425, if your box says something else, then okay. But 425 said my box, and then I turned it down to 375 because I didn't need it that high just to... Alright, hopefully it'll darken this up some, because in the video the lady had hers all nice and brown. This one is nice and soft, but not quite. Some of the edges are crunchy, but... Okay. But yeah, I'm putting it in. I am not really going to time it. Well, I may. Yeah, I may. We'll start off with 5 minutes. And it was such a little bit of cheese on top that there's still a little bit of cheese here. Like a little pinch, like a couple pinches. But, so I didn't need to open it because I had a small bag of shredded, and I bought another big bag of Colby Jack because that's my favorite. Okay, so talk to me. YouTube, if y'all come back on here, sorry, I forgot to say hi. I know, I've just been so tired. Alright, let's see. Let's see what else. Ooh, it's Doreen, it's 70 in Ohio. Today, I think it's in the 80s, I think, here. Oh, okay, Donna. Yeah, I mean, you can call it fall, you can call it winter all you want, but we barely have any of that. Like, fall is usually still warm enough to wear shorts. Winter sometimes will be like, sometimes you can wear pants, but it'll still be like maybe just a light jacket or just jeans and a t-shirt. Like we could be in the 50s. Like this winter we were mostly in the like higher 40s and 50s. We did get some cold weather, but barely. I mean, we did hit 25 a couple times, like middle of the night or early morning, but then it went up to like 40 or 50. But not that much. And then you can have a winter where you may get a lot of rain and like in the 40s, like higher 30s and 40s. We don't get like hot, not as often do we get like 25, 15 degrees or near zero. No. You know? No. Okay. So. What the hell? And what did she drop? Did she break something?
Yeah, it was the scent thing.
She broke it!
Yeah.
Get your ass in there, Jackie! Excuse me, people! Can you help clean it out? Get the broom. I'm sorry, guys. My dog. Keep messing around. I think it was getting too hyper, playing with another dog. And dropped my scent thing, the one you light and put a little thing on there and light it. The incense. Dropped it to the floor and broke it. That's the second one I had since I started using it. I got my first one last summer, no, the summer before, I think. I don't know. But when I was living at the long-term hotel thing, I think it was my son who dropped it and broke it. And I actually got two more. I had an incense thing out here, and I had one in my room by my bed. The one in my room by my bed I had given to my daughter, but she said the things don't smell that much and I don't use it that much, so she gave it back to me when because I asked her about it. So that was in my room by my bed, but it's going to end up coming out here now because the other one's broken. My dog. Okay, so we are going to check and see. Sometimes you can just do it until your cheese melts, or you can do it and get your cheese a little browned. You know, some people like their cheese browned. It's pretty melted. I'll give it just about 1 or 2 more minutes. 1 or 2 more minutes and then
Food. What's this? What's that? Come here.
Did you pour that powder down?
Yes, he did. What happened? You want to drink all that water, but can't hold your pee.
Yeah, I'm 6 months older.
Right or something. He don't pee in my birthday.
Wait, you're 6 months at the end of this month.
No, it's 7 months.
What's up, see, Daddy?
He doesn't pee in my apartment. That's all I know.
Because you don't. So if you're gone for 8 hours, he doesn't get water for 8 hours.
Nope. He gets it before I leave and when I get back.
That's too much of holding water, isn't it?
How? He pees before I leave.
Huh?
He uses the bathroom before I leave.
No, it's too much of holding water for him to drink. Like 8 hours or more of no water.
It's fine. I haven't been gone for 8 hours and I don't know how long.
Well, that's because you didn't have a job. That's why.
Exactly. He's not gonna die.
But yeah. And my incense broke. Oh, jeez. Oh well. I'll have to buy another one. Luckily, I have a second one in my room. I'll have to bring it out here. I like to use it in my room sometimes, but I don't light it as much. I light it more when it's out here. And I'm in my room a lot too, because sometimes I want to lay down and I let my son stay out here. But if I want to light it and I'm in the room, I'll just bring it in the room. I can move it from place to place. But my other one's kind of cute. Did all that black stuff from it get all over the floor?
No.
No. Because it was probably too thick.
Yeah, it was like sticking to the wall.
Yeah, I read on how to clean it, and I was going to do that soon. I was going to use what I Googled up about cleaning it. Not what it said. Something about vinegar. Oh, no, something. So, alrighty, guys. Let me get it. Alright, I have an itch. Alright, so it's been like 2.5, 3 minutes for. Alright, let's check this out. Wow. And when I put it on hamburger buns, I never put cheese on it. I just make it and eat it like that. I've never thought about putting cheese on it. But now I say I can take a piece of sliced cheese and just lay it on top. That'll work. And these things are good too because you can reheat them, like the bread and with the meat. But you can leave the cheese off if you really got somebody who doesn't like cheese or can't have cheese, okay? So, let's see. I think it's good, so we're going to go ahead, turn off the oven. I'm going to just talk to you guys just for a few minutes. Give that a few minutes to cool down. Okay. Leak.
What's up? I'm not doing it yet until I'm gonna
It said no water. Oh my God, no water for over 8 hours.
I'm care what the fuck they are. What the fuck about none of y'all niggas?
No, don't listen to him. Those are my friends. They're just surprised that the dog doesn't have water.
What's the difference if a dog go to sleep for 8 hours? What's the difference? Nothing. Okay, goodbye.
Well, actually, I think my dogs get up in the middle of the night and have water.
He doesn't even move at all. He stays completely asleep on the entire night.
Well, I thought my dogs stay completely still, but I don't know because I'm asleep.
No, he stays right next to me the entire night.
Are you sure you're sleeping? How do you know?
He stays in the same position.
I don't know because there's water when I go to bed and the thing is empty when I wake up.
So they get up throughout the night, but once he gets older, he can hold it. Of course, I'm gonna give him water right whenever he wants it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I know. I used to hold my dog, my puppy, Jazzy, her water, but I didn't hold it for 8 hours because I'm home. So I just take it away after every meal. While she's eating, I put some water down. After we come from outside walks. And just every so often I give her a little bit of water. That's because I'm home. But, I mean, you got a puppy and you got to go to work. And you don't want them to pee all over your floor. So, but, I mean, one time I did have a job. What was it, back in 21, 22? Well, no, it started in 2020. But it was 21 actually when we moved. We rented this apartment. We had a roommate, my husband's friend. And when we moved into it, my husband's mom was already living there. And she said it was really nice. So we applied, and because we were looking for something a little better. Since I had gotten a job, we were like, oh, we want something better than where we were living. But after we got accepted, I realized, I was like, my job is only less than 10 minutes away. So I was able to go home on lunch break. I had a car at the time. Go home on lunch break, walk my dog, maybe get something quick to eat. I mean, like a quick sandwich or something. Nothing major where I can heat something up, sit in front of the TV, chill. No. By the time I made a sandwich, small quick sandwich, walk my dog, you know, it was time to go back. But and we had an hour lunch, yeah. But that was good because I lived close enough to be able to do that. Now there were some days, I think mostly Sundays, when I had to work on Sundays. My husband's friend, the roommate, I don't think he worked. So sometimes I would ask him, do you mind walking the dog? Because I just wanted to either go, because McDonald's was just down the street too. Go grab McDonald's, or I just wanted to bring my lunch so I could have something a little more than just a sandwich or something. And I just didn't feel like driving home. I just wanted to chill. So he said yes sometimes. And then there started a time when my daughter, she moved close by. Not real close, but close enough. But you still had to drive a car. She started using my car a lot, where she would take me and my husband to work and have the car during the day and then come back. But at that point, I left the keys in the car, and I told her, you have to go at this time. And I gave her a time. I said, go walk my dog. I said, that's the condition of using my car. I said, you have to go walk my dog because my dog needs walking. So she was like, okay, and she did it. So that was that. I know. I know. You're right. It's my son's friend. He's about my son's age. Yeah, it's his friend. He grew up with my son when. But yeah. But anyways, we're watching his dog this weekend, where he goes out of town. So.
What?
But is it good?
Yeah.
My son's trying it. That's my son. If y'all want to know, if y'all have never seen him, some of y'all have.
No, I'm the son. I look just like her. Yeah.
Psycho dog. It's your fault, bro. You got him all riled up.
That wasn't him. It was
Oh,
Jazzy.
He's on the porch all weekend, bro. We're tired of this shit.
It was Jazzy.
He's on the porch all. We'll put
he
some
did
food out
nothing.
there, bro. But he's on the porch all weekend.
Here.
What'd you say? You don't care? Is this
what?
gone?
It's up to you. I'm saying. What do you want to do? I think so, personally.
Could you squeeze any out?
I got some out, but I don't think it'll be enough to keep.
I think we. I gotta look. We somewhere in here have another one. I think.
Ooh, donuts.
If not, I'll have to go to the store and buy one. But I think we do. I thought we did. A backup Chick-fil-A sauce. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, guys. So we did not need that second can. This 24 ounce is good for two.
Oh no, I thought he was crashing at his place tonight.
I was thinking, well, he
2 pounds. I thought the can looked this big on the video, but maybe it was a smaller because sometimes it's hard to tell. So I have to relook again just to see. All right, so I'm only getting 2. I'm gonna let my son and my husband have 3 because they eat more. Plus, if I'm still hungry, I'll just make, sloppy Joe with the hamburger bun. Okay? So let me get 1. Okay, so, well, let me put him back on here and get a picture. Let me get a picture. YouTube? Let's see, anybody new come on YouTube? No. All right. It'll freeze for just a second. All right, so y'all want to see what it looks like? Here you go, YouTube. See? Okay. And Facebook. Okay. So, and today, or tonight or tomorrow, when I post the picture, I'm going to post a picture of what I made on Monday because I forgot to. I was thinking about it every day and then I just forgot to do it. It was... I forgot what it was. But here we go, okay? Get it? Alright, see? Okay, so let's taste this and see. Here we go. That is really good. That is really, really good.
Were they done? Huh?
Yes. Really, really good. Here. So they're really good. You can have 3,
Alright.
unless you want to.
Alright, all 3.
Because if I'm still hungry after my 2,
We have the hamburger buns, yeah.
just make them on there. Yeah. I never really put cheese on the hamburger buns, but I'm gonna put a slice of cheese. But yeah, so that's really good. Yeah. Something quick and easy. I promise you it won't take almost an hour. Yeah, it's been an hour and 4 minutes, I promise you. Normally, to make this, it won't take that long. because you won't be talking. And whatever I was doing before I started cooking, telling you all the ingredients and saying hi and doing all, it won't take that long. Okay? It's a quick meal. You can get this done in 30 minutes or less. Okay? You can cook ground beef while the bread is cooking. Cook it for about 7 minutes. It doesn't get real brown, but it gets nice and soft in the edges. Get a little crispy, but yeah, the bread does look a little browner. But if you want it to be like brown before you put the stuff on, you can. Because when I'm looking at this, it got a little crunchier, but it didn't get like really golden brown. Like, so if you want it golden brown, go ahead and do it 8 or 9 minutes and then put the stuff on it, okay? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this like I always do. All right. I appreciate y'all coming on. I appreciate it. Get down. Donna, you are correct. You're right. I totally get it. And I do agree with you. Right.
What?
I do miss the snow a little bit. You know, where I come from, I'm used to snow. But, you know, here we don't have any snow. Like, almost never. We have had that one storm we had in 21, but that was it. But...
You see my friends? Our friends. You see me?
What do you want to see? Please don't make any comments.
I'm trying to say hi.
Oh.
Dang, you don't trust me or something? Dang.
No, I thought you saw the comments. You might make a nasty comment back.
I don't care. I don't care what people say. He's fine. He's healthy. He's happy. I don't care.
Good boy, Fuji. But anyways, so I appreciate y'all for coming on, Donna. And this whole time I've had all three people stay on. I am so, that seems kind of a lot for me because. But anyways, I appreciate you, Donna. I appreciate you, Doreen. And I appreciate you. I'm trying to see. Oh, the third person probably was my husband. He comes on sometimes just to
Y'all know what drinking from upstairs, right?
give me, you know, count time of somebody watching. So, Doreen and Donna, thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate anybody who come on and watch the replay. Okay, just comment hashtag replay so I can see how many people watch this after I post it. All right, same thing for YouTube. Comment hashtag replay. All right, and I appreciate each and every one of you who came on there. Daliana Perez, if I said that correct. Sarah, I don't know how to say the rest of it, so I'm going to just say Sarah. And I think that's it. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Stay positive, do your thing. Don't give up. You know, just keep working on you and, you know, be positive for other people as well. And have a good rest of your day, your evening, your afternoon, whatever time it is. And I love you guys. And I will talk to you guys later. I'll be back here on Monday.
Is that Fuji?
I was going to give y'all a heads up on what I'm making. Let's see, I just wanted to give y'all a preview, like a little heads up on what we're making. Monday will be, it's called Slow Cooker Low Carb Chicken Pot Pie Pasta. Okay, it's not going to be quite low carb because it's the guy who does this.
Fuji.
He has some low carb pasta
Get over here.
that you can buy from a website from the internet. But I'm not going to order it, so you can use any other pasta. I will let you know who this guy is. So if you ever want to try his low carb pasta, you can. But I'm just going to use whatever pasta. So, but it's going to be a crock pot, so I will be coming earlier in the day. I'm going to try to remember to look at this on Sunday night so I can make sure I see how long it's got to cook so I can know exactly what time to start and make sure I get my chicken thawed out the night before. Okay, but that's what it'll be. Slow cooker, low carb chicken pot pie pasta. I'll try to give you the name of the meal that I'm making next so y'all can just have an idea. But I'm not cooking I'm cooking Monday, but I don't know if I'll cook next Friday like I didn't a week ago Friday. Sometimes because I don't get to the store in time, but I need to. Usually I would buy, like these last 2 weeks, I'd buy the meal for Friday pay week, so I already have it, but I just didn't have enough money. So, but yeah, if I'm not cooking, I'll let you know. But like, even if I do cook Friday, or if I don't, that Monday I can't give you the name for the next week because I haven't gone shopping yet, and then sometimes I'm not even finished my list. But if I have my list done, I'll definitely give you the name of the meal for the next time, okay? Alright, so that's what we're having. You know, slow cooker, low carb chicken pot pie pasta. But it may not be low carb, so. But remember, I'm definitely going to give you who the guy is and stuff, so if y'all ever want to try to order his low carb pasta. Okay? And I may order it one day, but just not this time. Alright? So have a good evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye, YouTube. Have a good